Ladies and gentlemen, hey there, Borch and Broski. There we go. I'm on. Sorry, I had the microphone turned off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Today we are going, it's July. Hey, what's up, Mozzarella? And now we are going to, I thought this would be ready, but it's not. We got to see what crops are ready. And there is a field that's done there. And let's see what else we got. So this is done. We do have to do our morning dailies or whatever you call them. And I am online. That is right. It's good to see you all. So we're back here on Spruce Mountain. We got our morning fog here. Did get to watch some of the footage, and that's not ready either because we have two fields. Here's sorghum and that's canola. Got a lot going on. Yeah, so anyway, hey, good evening. How's it going, Cameo? Yeah, so I am going to get this harvested today. We have our wheat, I believe this is, wheat, and it's ready for harvest. I got to spend some time today going through, kind of pawing through the footage of Farm Sim 25 and seeing what's out there, what's coming. There is some cool new stuff. To be honest with you, in the footage that they were showing, there was a lot of fog, like a little too much fog over everything all day long. I'm hoping that's not the case. The other thing that they showed is they showed a little bit of footage of the Mac Don in action, which is cool. But they showed it doing crops, and it was weird. They were using it. They were using it to mow the crop, and then they have another header for the harvester that then threshes that mowed crop. It was different. What's up, Tristan? You said I'm not buying FS25 today. So, yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of. There's some cool stuff that's coming with it. The fog kind of bothered me, but they showed a lot of the map. They also did show some of the cool stuff for. I'm gonna ride the horse. Some of the cool new features of the map. There's going to be things like, it looks like you'll be able to like buy businesses, and then like there's a grain, what do you call those things? Like over here, like the Conagra, like the place where that you store grain, and you can do lumber. You buy it used and it's beat up, and then you bring lumber. Yeah, elevator. Thank you, Pure Blood. And you bring wood to it, and it will repair it and get it back into working order. So kind of like how the roller coaster was on that one map, you can do lumber and fix up buildings around the map. There's going to be different places that you can do that. So that's kind of neat. And they will also have things like there's a factory that builds toys using lumber. They'll probably redo the sailboat thing. So, yep. I don't think it's going to be a waste of money to buy Farm Sim 25. Is it a waste to buy 22 now? I mean, if it were me, I would just wait. Yeah, I would say yes. Because I've found that when I go to the next version, I end up not ever playing it. So, like the old version. So I would say, unless you can get it real cheap. I mean, if you can get it cheap, then yeah, it probably is worth it. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Tristan. So I would say I would wait for Farm Sim 25, to be honest. Yeah, rather than kill the servers with no warning like they did with FS19. Yeah, that's how I would say. I would say just wait. So, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's fun. My wife is doing Etsy. There you go. Let's see how the neighbor's field is doing here. sunflowers. I mean, I could buy this field. They're not too expensive, so... But I'm not going to. Oh, unlocked it. Anyway, I'm going to finish riding the rest of the horses here, but the long and short of it is that it seems like Farm Sim 25 is going to be pretty cool. I don't necessarily love... Like, I like the God rays and stuff, and I think the fact that the clouds have shadows now and stuff like that, like, that's all cool. And I'm not sure I really care about the God rays, though, that much. And to be frank, they looked, I don't know, like there were scenes where it was like they were showing it, and it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it would still look like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm hoping that you can adjust, or maybe that it automatically changes, because then they showed other scenes later where it wasn't foggy like that. So, I don't know. We live in an area where we don't have a lot of fog. Like, sometimes at night, but it's pretty rare here where I live to have fog. I know, like, if you live by, like, the Mississippi River and stuff like that, fog happens more often. So, yeah, it was overdone, though. Yeah, it was too much. Hey, Steve-O! Okay, so let's do this, clean this horse off. But I think that it's going to be pretty cool. And there's, like I said, there's a ton of new features. There's just some cool, like, it's small stuff, though. So don't, I mean, that's the one thing that I took home from watching it, too, is like, these are, yes, their big news is the rice crop. Just another crop that you can, you have to have another harvester for it. I guess you can use the regular harvester for it too, though. But there's two types of rice. There's rice that you harvest with a regular harvester, and then there's rice that you can harvest with little harvesters, like the Japanese harvesters. So maybe it does both. I'm not sure. But there's long grain, and then there's regular. The other thing, though, that I was trying to say is the MacDon. So what they did is they have a new header. You basically mow the wheat, and it leaves, if you look at the swath, you have the grain is still attached to the stalk. So then they have a second header that you put on a harvester, and the harvester passes over it and threshes it, and then you get the grain off of it. I'm not sure why you wouldn't just harvest it with a regular harvester in the first place and do it in 2 steps like that, unless maybe it's easier on the machine or something like that. I don't know. It seems silly to use 2 machines to do what you can do with 1 machine. That's always like, but I guess they do the same thing like with grass, and maybe we'll do it this time to make silage. They will mow it with 1 pass and then come back and collect it with a forager. And I don't understand why they don't just use the mower on the forager to make it. It could be because the other thing too is I don't know if you've ever watched them do harvesting. They have to check the moisture of the seeds before they harvest, and it has to be like a certain number for each harvest. Each grain is different, but they have to make sure that it's a certain amount, or it won't harvest properly. So if they cut the stalk, it immediately starts drying out. It's just going to dry out. So maybe it's in order they cut it like 1 day, and then 2 days later they come back and pick it up. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think of. I've never used the emergency pack. We were going to, but then the series kind of died that we were using it on, so. I have no idea, Nathan. Yeah, okay, what rotten waste prevention? Okay. Oh, it'll shrink when dry. Oh, hey, what's up, Avalon? Yeah, so they it's just it's an interesting thing. What I'm hoping is that we can use the MacDon as a speed rower. That's my hope, and I think we'll be able to. But they didn't show that in the demo. They showed it being used to mow crops, not to mow grass. So I'm a little fearful that you won't be able to do it. So at that point, then we just still only have the big M to do that. So what's up, bad Chevy? How's your bad self? He said, Arthur. So, yeah, anyway, I had fun going through the footage. There was a lot there. Unfortunately, a lot of it was in German, so it took a little while for me to, like, I had to rewind some parts because there was, like, so much information in parts of it that I'm like, whoa. But the big take home is, yes, we have rice, and it looks really cool. Definitely the crops look more dense, and that's pretty neat. Yeah, they were cutting grain, right, and that's what I was saying. They don't, it's not just for straw, and that was the cool part. So I'll say that again, Avalon, since you missed it. Basically, what they're saying is that it will, the Macdon, you'll use it to cut it, and in the straw swath, it leaves the grain. And if you actually get close and look at the swath, you will see the grain in mixed in with the straw. And then they have a special header for the harvester. You go back with a regular harvester, and you can then pick that grain up off the ground, and it'll thresh it. So it's basically you're taking a one-step process and making it 2 steps. There must be a good reason for it, but to me, once again, except for maybe like the drying thing, yeah, there's a pickup header that's coming with the Macdon kit. Yes, it comes with the pickup header. Let's see, we got 56,000 liters or 5,600 liters of food. Should probably, their water, we'll get them water and food. You're hurting? Oh, that sucks. Oh, it'll get better. A couple days, you'll be feeling better. That stinks. So, yeah, I don't, was he asking, I think he said he had both. Hang on, let me take a look real quick here. What did he say? He was asking, buy PS5 or Xbox Series. Yeah, I don't know. Once again, that's up to you as far as what games you like, and mostly for it to dry down. Okay, so that is the answer. It's for it to dry down. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. Like as far as like which is better. I know very little about consoles, and I would think that maybe Farm Sim would run better on an Xbox, because it's more like a PC, and since it's a PC program game, it'll just translate over. But I don't know. Yeah, like I can't really tell you a good answer there. I don't know which one's more powerful. Is that an argument that people have? Like which one's better? I don't know. Crap, where's my oats? There are pros and cons to swathing other crops. Okay. Yeah, play it on PC, right? Okay, I see. All right. Yeah, so then it just depends on what games you want. Yeah, because what games are going to... Oh, there's the sorghum. I knew we had some. Xbox Series X. One of the biggest negatives is risk of crop loss, because it's laying on the ground. If it rains, there's a problem, right? I mean, like, that can totally wipe your crop. I'm just hoping that, like I said, I hope that the grass is a thing. So we need to check the horsey food, because they need both kinds, and I don't know how the mix is, so we need to... That's the wrong button. Let's go here. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's check our animals. The chickens need grain. Let's see. They take sorghum. And the horses take root crops. Okay, we can fill up the root crops. Let me fill the root crop up. Hang on. So that's dried out and laying on the ground, so when the pickup header grabs it, there's a risk you just drop it on the ground. Oh, okay. So you can actually, because they were saying, oh, you can get more crop by doing it this way. I didn't know that. Right. Extra $500, yeah. Yeah, But between the two, I've never played either system, so I don't know. I know when I had a PlayStation 2 and I had an Xbox, I liked the PlayStation 2 better, the joystick better, and I liked the games that they got better, but I liked the feel of the Xbox better, and for some reason the PlayStation made my eyeballs hurt. But that was old. We're talking old stuff at that point. These are old systems, not the latest. There we go. If anything, you get less. Okay. That should put more in, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what they're feeding now. Root crops 5%. Why? They should take shredded beets as. Can I cut this open? Oh, I can carry this. Look at me. Have some beets. Crap. So this is worthless, and I can't give them the root crops that they need. Dang it. How do I break this up then? If it's not, I wonder if I could put it in a scooper or something. So maybe I'm gonna grab a shovel here and see if I can put that maybe in a shovel. But maybe, I don't know. I thought we had a shovel. Where would it be? Where did it go now? Where did it go? Aye. So anyway, it was fun seeing the MacDon work. Though, like I said, they didn't show it working at cutting grass, which is what I wanted it for. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to. They just didn't show it. So we'll have to see if that's actually the case, or if it's just they didn't happen to show it because they were excited about the whole thing. Though they didn't show it separating the crop either, so they just showed a picture of the header. I think overall, the game probably, or it's not, like I said, I'm not seeing huge graphical differences. It's going to be like 15 and 17. There's slight graphical differences. Things like you will now have actual reflections on the machine. They call it gloss coating, is what they were saying, or like finish coating. So you'll actually have like shine coming off the tractors, and when you drive, you'll see the reflection of things around you. They added a GPS mod. They were showing how the workers divide up the new fields. Like a field can be any shape, and the workers will now basically run around the outside of the field, making a hedgerow, which is really cool. Or a headland. Like they're gonna actually make headlands, and then they're gonna go back and go, back and forth efficiently. So you'll no longer have to worry about things being around the edges of the map. The workers will actually follow the GPS and cut around fields on the outside and then do the inside of the field. So that's going to be really nice for people that like to hire workers. They're going to work a lot better. But the DLC is also going to do that. So, or not the DLC, the GPS is also going to do that. So you'll have a GPS setting that will allow the tractor you can just sit with it, and the tractor will drive for you, and you can just sit in the tractor. That way you don't have to hire a worker. You can just be in there. But it'll follow the best practice. So that's pretty cool. Yes, you have to pre-order to get the MacDon stuff. Yes. It says it says pre-order only, so I'm going to say yes. Let's grab this. Hey, what's up, Spiral Stairs? Okay, cool. Oh, even has a rotary cutter. Okay, Avalon, that's cool. Okay, good. I'm glad you pointed that out because I was getting a little nervous that it wasn't going to be there. But it sounds like it is. Let's feed the cows real quick here, and then we'll go back and finish up the horses. So many questions coming in so far. The last 2 nights, we've had really busy streams. I'm barely able to keep up with all the comments. If I don't respond to your comments, it's not because I don't love you. It's just because things are going through really quick right now. So this map, Spiral Stairs, is it's called Spruce Mountain, and it is one of the series that I have on YouTube, by the way. So if you missed some of it, you can always watch the replay there. And you can see yourself chat there. You said can't multitask. There you go. I ignored you on purpose, right? I'm stuck on the house. There we go. So anyway, it looks pretty cool. I'm once again, I don't think there's going to be giant differences. It's going to be a lot of little differences. But I think the end result is you're going to end up playing 25 and never going back. And that to me is what, like with 17 and 15. Remember, 15, I go back to play 15 and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't dump stuff on the ground. What? So you start to remember these things that like 17 introduced the ability to actually dump stuff on the ground where you couldn't do that in 15. So that was frustrating. So those things, they start to add up and, that's why you end up not going back. So I think there's a bunch of little things in Farm Sim 25 that'll eventually equate and eventually you just won't be able to go back because you'll be like, well, no, it is a lot better. So I don't believe this is a 4X card. I think it's 2X, if anything. It feels like it's about the same size as Elm Creek. So I don't think it's a 4X map. Oh my gosh, the cows are just... They had no food. What the... How did I not... Did I not feed them? Okay, well... Let's see. We're just giving him total mixed ration. They could use a bale of hay, or straw, I mean. Yeah, and like I was saying, I think the construction contracts are going to be you repairing facilities, and then maybe being able to use those facilities. Building, I know there's definitely going to be sailboat building. Looks like there's probably going to be, there's a toy factory that they make, what my friend Paul, you guys know him as Jared. They used to make, in Canada, we call them playgrounds. They call them play structures. And so I'm going to take this here. Yeah, is the slurry tank at 100%? Did you see? Yeah, I probably should. It's not full yet, but it probably should be, so. Animal neglect. So they're fed all the way. Let's get them a bale of straw. How are we doing on straw? I got lots of straw here, and I got tons of straw in our straw machine. Slurry I do use as fertilizer. Yes, sir. Slurry queen, dumping slurry on the slurry scene. Do-do-do-do-do-do. See it slop, see it gross. Oh, I don't know. Soon. I don't know, Gators. I do want to do it though. Take a real quick look here. Straw is almost full. There we go. Milk is getting really full. We need to empty the milk out, actually. All right, so let's park this. Man, we got a lot to do today. This is going to be a busy month. Manure and slurry. It smells like money. That's right. I know. Me too, Gator. Not your fault. I've been super busy. I was actually looking at. I had the spec sheet on the Dolphin up today, and I'm like, man, I love that ship. Haven't played in like 2 weeks. That's the problem with having too many games. You just don't have time to play them all. Ooh, that'll be fun. Radiator replacement. Now, do the chickens also eat sorghum? I think they do. The chickens, sorghum. Okay, so we can feed them too. And look at the little tractors. Like, I don't have Odyssey. If I ever get paid again, I'll buy it. But it's going to be a while. Wait, I want to check the horses too. Let me, before I overload them, let's see. Cows, they're dipper, base food. They actually need some hay. Let's do that. And then we'll come over here. Get the chickens, chicken food. Then the chickens will be in the mood. Here you go, chickens. Yeah, it's food for you. Now we'll get some hay for the horses. Where do I dump? Oh, back over here. Okay. You'd love to get me some land. How do I get into this thing? Do I get into there, or does it just run? Is it over here? There we go. The moisture's still too high. You were talking. That's the one that got damaged by the hail, wasn't it? Oh, okay, so you don't have to get in to dump it. I didn't know if it just worked or if you had to turn it on. Hey, what's up, Siebes? Nothing yet. Nothing yet, but I found out. I did email him Friday. Like, I waited for a week because I'm like, man, I don't want to, like, sound too pushy. But I did email on Friday and just say, hey, I just wanted to see what was going on. And I got an auto reply back saying that he was out of office this week. So I think that he was probably on vacation from July 4th on. So that probably is why I haven't heard from him. So that made me feel a little bit better at least because I'm like, well, he's not there. Okay. I think this is the hay barn. Hay barn. Yep. Wait, no. What? What? No. Oh. Fudge a duck. Thanks, Siebes. I am fingers crossed. Ooh, that sucks. So it blew the bearing because the belt slipped, the bearing blew. That sucks. I grabbed the wrong freaking thing. Oh, geez. Thanks, Gator. You might go work for Whole Foods. That'd be fun. Did you work there before, Gates? That's why. It showed me hay first, which had nothing, and Publix. Oh, Publix. I read that wrong. Oh, that could be too. Maybe the belt slipped off because of the bad bearing. Yeah, that would happen. The bearing locks and then the belt comes off. International. What's up, King Pitt? There you go. Hey, Tar Spectre, how's it going, man? It's good to see all you guys. Having a little Friday night farm. Oh, Saturday night. I'm sorry. It didn't rhyme. Saturday night farming. Oh no. Is he moving somewhere else? Playing First Descendant. Yeah, sometimes. I know that is. I've been there. Work is not always a rose garden. It's Saturday morning for you. That's right. Wait, no, it's Sunday evening. Oh, wow, that's cool, Sandhill. He's got the machine that does it all. Welcome back, Sandhill. So this one is the hay barn, right? Hay, yeah. Go watch the news for a couple minutes and then come back. You'll understand. Oh, they're doing gouging. 8 hours without food. Oof. Trying to why are you going 8 hours without food? Do you have surgery tomorrow or something? Or you just don't have money for food? I've been there. Look at that little farm owl. She's so cute. Everything is farmable. Unless it's clothes. While he was taking it to the party, he's like, yeah, I'm working on it. I don't. I mean, sometimes I do edit the streams, but if I have to, I do. Right now, I don't need to because we're pretty much doing flow of having fun and just doing the episode. But I can edit if I need to. I take it into Premiere and edit it in Premiere. So this episode's not going to be so choppy. Because once I start harvesting, we'll pause the video and then come back when it's done. So. That sucks. Yeah, I think that's illegal, actually. Okay, so we've got the horses are fed. The chickens are fed. The cows are fed. The horses, they could use water, but they're not, like, desperate for water yet. So now we need to empty out the slurry tank and the milk, because the milk is full. Yeah, it's a cute little tractor. It does exactly what I need for feeding. I mean, I could also use the Kubota. That's what I have it for, but why not use it if we have it, right? Got to keep it running here and there. All right, so let's get the milk tanker and fill that up so that there's room for more milk. I know. That's the one that was in Switzerland, right? I love that map, but nobody watches it. Nobody watches this one either, but this is the most recent one, and it's more of an American map, so I like it better. No. They can be depending on what they're used for. Or how the conversation goes. Yeah, I was going to say, I think by federal law, they have to give you a lunch break, and they have to give you maybe 15-minute breaks every 4 hours, or in a 4-hour period, there has to be a 15-minute break, like a bathroom break. I'm not sure, though. No! No! Oh, dang it. I've done this before. I put the silage in here. I'm going to have to overload it. The AF11, yeah, and they're also going to have, there's some new John Deere stuff that they brought in, including a new baler. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. It's going to have consumables. So you're going to be able to, like when you do your baling and stuff, you can buy different consumables for the balers. So it's pretty cool. I don't think you're going to have to do it, but you can do it, which is neat. There you go. Yeah, 2 15-minute breaks and a 30-minute lunch. Right. They have to give you an hour. Yep, twine and wrap. And I think that's cool. I like that stuff. Hopefully, since it'll be giants, hopefully they'll perform a little bit better. I know whenever other people make them, they're horrible. So, like when other people make the mods, they usually are, like, what do you call it? My brain isn't working tonight. The pallets hopefully will be better. Like, will work more like real pallets. Let me see. Where did the Vulture go? Did I sell the Vulture? I can't remember. We had... There it is. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's going to I'm going to try to move it over. Hopefully I can. That was a mistake. Yeah, well, just tell them you're taking a break. I mean, seriously, you can. Legally, you can say, okay, fire me. But that's the... You can also report them for that. So if they fire you because you refuse to take breaks, you can report them, and then they're going to be in trouble. So what's up, Taylor? All right, so I think it's this one that'll be able to pump it out. Oh, and it's already got slurry in it. Nope, let's pick up the Schlutten. There we go. You said no lawyers work for free, right? I did not yet. I've been so sorry. I haven't really been on the computer much, so I have to find a time to sit down and listen to it. I'm either streaming or out doing stuff. I will listen to it. Sorry, I'm a jerk. I kind of forgot about it. I'll look at it after the stream's over. You gotta remind me when I'm leaving. No. Oh, there we go. Other way. So this should be empty now. Right, if you remember yourself, right? Why is this damage 3%? What? Okay, that means it's empty. Okay, so we got it out. Okay, there we go. We got to turn around now. I guess it probably depends. No, see, I think federal law, they have to give them half an hour and for 2:15s. I think they have to. Like legally. There's the shovel. That's why I couldn't find it. We don't need it now, but there it is. Maybe we do. I need to bust open that sugar beet thingy, the sugar beet bale. Though you know what the stupid me, I forgot. Hold on. All right, so we're going to fill this up. I forgot to fill this up. Interesting. So maybe it does depend on the state. I thought you had to have 15s, 2 15s and a half. That's the way I've always heard. Or I've always seen anyway. Well, for crying out loud, somebody look it up. Like, you don't have to give multiple breaks, but I think every 4 hours they're allowed a 15 and they're allowed a half an hour lunch. Now, the way the county did it when I worked for them, they just let us go a half an hour early, and most people didn't complain about that. So, is it state by state? Ohio meal break laws. Oh, interesting. So only for minors. So employers don't have to give breaks. It's interesting, but I wonder what the federal law is then. I was always under the impression that they had to give breaks because they would always post it. Like everywhere I go, they post like because of illegal stuff, people of companies doing things that were bad. I thought they had a mandate on you must give breaks. Interesting. Well, or you just don't work for a company that does that because all the companies I work for have always done it. Yeah, like they've always given breaks. So I suppose you just have to look for jobs that do then. Oh, no, I don't want to overload. I didn't. Man, this thing overloads at the drop of a hat. I want to just disconnect the trailer. Fill it back up. Fill it back up. No. No. Dang it. I just want to. I'm trying to lower the container. There we go. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. You said timeout, Taylor. No. Okay, so maybe it is per state. Out of custom. Okay, oh, there you go. Okay, well, I guess that's the best we can do. I'm not going to mess around with that. Let's go fill this up. Still haven't filled up the milk because I did the wrong. I went to the slurry tap. The milk's at the back. Oh no, here comes the wife. I do, Justang. It's pretty cool. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it works pretty well, and it, you know, it's a little bit more realistic. What are you doing? Hold on a second.
Actually, I had to come down to get pajamas for the baby.
Ah.
But he egged me on.
Baby jammers?
Yep, so I did it. Just to prove a point. Ha ha! I won.
All right, get out of here. Oh my God, this thing's too heavy.
I won.
I couldn't stop.
Won. And he did double dare me. And you know when you double dare somebody, you have to do it.
That's right.
See? And I can come back down and do it again. So, just so you know, I'm watching the stream.
Oh, Lord. There's the administrator. Hey, could make sure to turn that light off, please. Thank you. I can't stop. I can't stop. Oh, God. Almost ran the crops over. Let's put these away. Taylor's back. Taylor, come back. All right, so we have almost 2 tanks full of slurry, plus there'll be more over the winter as we lay it down. Yes.
He's not thinking his punishment was funny, is he?
No, he was back without a sword, but it's fine. Oh, wait. No. All right, give him his... We're crying out loud, Babs.
What?
All right. So...
I could say something I'm not going to.
there's... All right, I'm going to... We've got that all filled up now, and so now we need to get milk instead of slurry. Again. Pedro's... I don't... She's saying something back there, but I can't hear her. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, if everybody's a mod, nobody's a mod. Right. We can all unmod each other. I'm going to put this in here. This really should be in here with the other tractor and the harvester. So today was a really kind of a long chore list. We've been on for 48 minutes and still not ready to even harvest yet. That's coming soon, though, but... The Voltra, the good deal tractor. Speaking of good deal tractors, is there anything for sale that's good? No, no, no. This is cool. I like the Farm X, but... That's right. Should have been knighted long ago. That's right. I can turn that off. And we're going to go ahead and grab the Mack truck. This is the slowest backing up truck ever. You knitted him? You mean you knighted him? Knigget? Come on. That's so funny. So Farm Sim's now sponsoring bull riding. Look at all these cows. All right, so there's some milk. I don't know if I think we'll fill the tanker up, and there should be some. Maybe though. It depends on how much it holds. I don't remember the tanker. I think there was like 36,000 gallons. 24,000. Okay. Hopefully this truck is refrigerated because it's going to sit till Christmas. Is it okay to have milk in a tanker for 6 months? A cousin, it's going to. What are you guys? $999. Shift, baby, shift. Oh, why won't it go into rear high? Rear high. Nothing but dad jokes. Oh man. All right, so we need to grab the grain trailer and start. I think we're ready to finally start harvesting. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. Only special people can mess with mods. Alright, so the pace setter, I'm not sure where I'm going to park this. We probably will start on the other side because that's where the road is. Oh, if you let off the gas and hit it again, it'll shift. Yeah. Where? Okay, how do I got to figure out how to get over there from here. She has infinite power. Maybe that's not a great thing. So we got 1 of 4 fields done. The farm is all set up for the summer. Cows fed. Everybody's fed for July. And now we head off. And we also have grass that's ready to harvest. We'll do that last. I'm going to get the field done first. Oh my gosh, it took the long way. Though I don't know if there is a short way with the size of these fields. So you can log in or you can't. So unlimited power. All right, the gang's all here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pop the top off. Yeah, I heard that. I heard the fireworks. All right, so the truck is ready. And let's grab the harvester. Here you go. This thing has a pretty long tube. Honestly, we could probably size the harvester up, but it's all about money. That would be expensive. Thinking we'll grab it from here and then go over there, cut the headland, and then head down, and then come back. I am not a responsible. I always wonder that, and I said this the other night on the stream. Like, I always wonder what happens to me. Like, why I'm not normal like most men. I'm like 12 years old and going on 51. I'm so not responsible. Have a good night, Hawkeye. Hawkeye. I suppose we should probably sell the straw. That's. I mean, I kind of do too. If I had money, I'd be buying guitars and Legos. When I had money, I bought guitars and Legos. I try to be responsible even when I'm not supposed to be. In some very few ways, yes. I love that goes. All right, so we've got this huge monster field to get done. So for those of you watching on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this episode as we went around and got all the stuff done and hung out with everybody and talked about all kinds of silly stuff and got our July log done. But I am going to get this finished. I don't see any reason to record us harvesting for hours because that's, you know, it's going to be the same thing over and over again. But we're going to get this field done and see how much wheat we get. So I will catch you guys towards the end of the harvest on YouTube. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we'll see you next time. Bye.